What if I told you that failed order blocks don't always fail? Sometimes they come back stronger, like a toxic X, but useful. That's a breaker block. Today, I will break it down, what it is, how to spot it, and how I personally use it in trading. And remember, these concepts aren't mine. This is all inspired by ICT Michael Huddleston. I am just explaining how I understood them and how they finally clicked for me. Let's get into the charts to see some live examples. So we have a typical bullish price action. We make this higher high, we make a lower high, we break the last higher high to the upside, but after taking this liquidity, we make a market structure shift. Once we go below this low, we can expect price to retrace to this area. So this is our zone of interest, okay? This is where the breaker will form. Okay, let me show you a breaker on a bearish scenario. So we have the market going down, we make a retracement, we make another lower low, lower high, we break this lower low, and after that we make a market structure shift and go to the upside. Next, we can expect a retrace in this area. So this is our point of interest. This is where the breaker will form. Now let's go into the charts and see some examples with real candles. So here's what a breaker looks like. You'll see price break structure through an old bullish order block or bearish order block, then come back to that zone, but now it acts as resistance. So let's take let's take a look at a bullish example. We have this high, we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and after this lower low, we break the previous swing high. And this is a market structure shift. Okay. Good. Once this is broken, we look in this area for the breaker. So, which is the last up close candle or the last up close candles before this run down? This one. So we will mark this one with a breaker and we go forward with it. And we can see that here we have a reaction from this area. Okay, price touches the breaker and expands to the upside. Now let's see another example. We have this price action going to the downside. After this lower low, we break this high and make a market structure shift. Okay. After we make this market structure shift, we take a look in this area for a breaker. So, which is the last up closed candle or candles before this price went down and we had this market structure shift? These two are our breaker. Okay. Price goes above the breaker, comes back inside. We can see that we have a BC as well, so we correlate the FVG with the breaker. This is a strong momentum for bullish price action. So price comes back inside this BC, retests the breaker and leaves it. Look at this beautiful price action. So here's what a breaker looks like. You'll see price break structure through an old bullish order block or bearish order block, then come back to that zone, but now it acts as resistance. Smart money use that order block to trap longs or shorts, reverse the market, and now they defend the other side. Basically, the market flipped sides like it owes no loyalty. When I look for breakers, I always ask, did this order block fail? Did it cause a shift in structure? Is price retesting it like it regrets what it did? If yes, I mark it, wait, and trade with it, not against. So yeah, breaker blocks are just order blocks that got betrayed and decided to become villains. But if you understand how they work, they become one of your strongest allies. If this helped, drop a like, subscribe, and check out my Telegram group where I post all my trades, the wins, the losses, and the charts in between. And let me know in the comments, have you ever been faked out by a breaker? Because I have many times.